Welcome everyone. Today we have another educational video, and in today's video we're going to talk about getting guaranteed funds from an Index Universal Life Insurance Policy, an IUL. A lot of pushback that I usually get from, even especially from other agents that focuses on whole life, and that's all they swear by: whole life, everything else is bad. Give pushback and says you don't get guaranteed in IUL. Well, that's not necessarily true. And I happen to think both products are great, IUL and whole life. I do prefer IUL. However, I also promote whole life. Some clients prefer whole life. If that's what the client wants, give the client what they want, right? So, but I'm not talking negative about one product or the other. They're both good products and they serve different purposes. But anyway, the main thing is that with an IUL, it provides you with flexibility. So you do have the option to actually get guaranteed funds as well. And let me explain how that actually works, right? So with an IUL, you get an option to tie what you would have used from the general account. So each insurance company have what's called a general account where they have their safe money at, bonds and safe real estate. So this is how in a whole life policy, they can guarantee that you get 4% or 5% or whatever the current interest rate is for that particular company. So what you're doing in an IUL is you're giving up that 4.5% or 4%, and you're telling the company to go use it and tie it to an index, and based on how the index perform, you're going to share in that higher interest rate. And if it doesn't perform and it goes down, then you lose that 4% that you would have got, or that 4.5, whatever the interest rate is that you would have gotten, but you don't lose any of your principal. Now, just as a side note, I did make a video detailing this, how indexing work in an Index Universal Life. It's on this channel. Just look for that video. You can watch it and get all the information, how indexing work in an IUL. So back to what I was saying. So let me give an example. One of the company that specializes in IUL that I work with, these are the options that they have that you can choose. These are indexes. PIMCO, the Bloomberg Index. They've got the S&P 500, which most people are familiar with. They have a blended option where it's 3 different index that it's blended, and they put it kind of similar how you have a blended, like a mutual fund kind of thing that's blend. So they have 3 different index that blend that they put the money to. And then you have what's in the general account. In this particular case, this company's current rate is 4.5% from the general account, all right? Which is pretty good in a low interest environment. So you have the choice as a policy owner to use that 4.5% from the general account and tie it to these index. And if it goes up, you get a high interest rate. If it goes down, then you lose that 4.5% that you would have gotten, but you don't lose any of your principal. So the point here, though, is that if you wanted to, you can get your guaranteed 4.5%. You don't have to tie to an index. It's your option as a policy owner. So when people say IULs come with no guaranteed, that's not necessarily true. You can have guarantee if you choose to have guarantee. That's your choice. If you're feeling bearish about the market in any particular year, you can say, do not tie me to any index at all. Give me my guaranteed 4% or 4.5% or whatever it is. Give me that. You can say that as a policy owner, right? You can also say, I want you to split it up. I want to spread it out, okay? I want 20% here, 20% here. You can say I want this every year. So So now you're guaranteeing yourself that every year you'd have some type of interest because you have 20% in your guaranteed area and then 20%. So if these work out great, great. But if they don't work out, you still have some type of guaranteed interest here, right? So you have that option. You can say, don't tie me to any index. Give me all that if you feel bearish about America. But if you're feeling very bullish, you can say, tie me to an index. Or split it up. You can say 20% each. Or you can say do 50 here, 50 here. Or do 30 here and 30 over here and 30 over here and 10 here. You can split it up however you want. But the bottom line is if you choose to, you can either put all your money in the guarantee, or you could say, I wanted to split up and have some guarantee, or you could choose just to tie to an index or two. And you can break it down however you want it. But the bottom line here is that it provides you with the flexibility. That's the key takeaway you should have here, that it provides you with flexibility. So, ability. So if you're the type that wants some type of guarantee, you can make sure that every single year you have some type of guarantee in an IUL. So it's not true that an IUL doesn't have guarantee. If you want to, as a policy owner, you can set it up that way if you want. So the key takeaway, it provides you with flexibility. As a policy owner, based on how you feel about America's market, you could split it up however you want to. You can put all your money in the guaranteed section and get your guaranteed 4.5%. Or you could put some money in guarantee and then tie the rest to an index. So I hope that makes sense. I hope it was insightful for you guys. I hope it was educational and you enjoyed it. If you do like the video, please make sure that you press like so I do know that you like it and I can know what else I can talk about. You can also make a comment. If there's a video that you want to see or something that you want to see about life insurance, or even about credit or business funding, you can ask in the comment section and I'll be happy to do that for you. And if you know someone that could benefit from the information here, make sure that you are sharing the video with them. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you're one of the first to be notified. And lastly, if you wanted to see how an illustration will look for you with one of these, whether it's an IUL or a whole life, I do both, you could actually click the link below where I leave my calendar link where you could actually book a call to talk about your particular situation. Until next time, see you soon.